How's it going, movie fans? The 11th of May 2024 is the 60th birthday of actor, writer, director and producer Tim Blake Nelson. Nelson's first on-screen acting appearance came in television series The Unnaturals in 1989, before making his feature film debut in This Is My Life in 1992. Since then, he has become arguably best known for his numerous supporting roles, and in 1997, Nelson branched out into directing with film Eye of God. Nelson currently has 7 projects in production, including Bang Bang, which is slated for release later in 2024. Here are the Firewall's top 10 Tim Blake Nelson movies. At number 10 is Just Mercy. Adapted from the memoir titled Just Mercy, A Story of Justice and Redemption, written by Brian Stevenson, with the film depicting Stevenson's experiences as a civil rights defense attorney as he attempts to free a prisoner on death row. Nelson plays Ralph Myers, a convicted felon whose testimony was crucial for the original conviction. The runtime's 137 minutes, and Just Mercy has a Firewall rating of 7.4 out of 10. At number 9 is The Report. Based on true events, this political drama tells the story of Daniel Jones, who served as the senior staff lead investigator tasked by the Senate Intelligence Committee to look into the use of torture by the CIA following the September 11th attacks. Nelson plays Raymond Nathan, a physician assistant working at a CIA black site. The runtime's 119 minutes, and The Report has a Firewall rating of 7.4. At number 8 is Nightmare Alley, the second film adaptation of the 1946 novel of the same name. After walking into a travelling carnival, grifter Stan Carlisle lands himself a job at the carnival and begins working his way up through the ranks before he turns his hand to cold reading. Having proved his talent for it, Carlisle begins pushing the limits of his act. Nelson plays a carny boss. The runtime's 150 minutes, and Nightmare Alley has a Firewall rating of 7.4. At number 7 is The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. This anthology western tells 6 tales which all take place on the American frontier. They include a young bank robber, a performer and his impresario, an aging prospector, a travelling girl, a stagecoach full of characters, and a cheerful singing cowboy named Buster Scruggs, who is played by Nelson. The runtime's 133 minutes, and The Ballad of Buster Scruggs has a Firewall rating of 7.6. At number 6 is Old Henry. Henry McCarty, played by Nelson, is a widower who is quietly living out his days with his son Wyatt on an isolated Oklahoma farm in 1906. After Henry comes across a wounded man with a satchel full of cash, with some hesitation, Henry decides to take the man in, but soon finds himself with a posse of outlaws in front of his home looking for the man. The runtime's 99 minutes, and Old Henry has a Firewall rating of 7.8. At number 5 is Lincoln. This biographical historical drama is set towards the end of the American Civil War, which took place between 1861 and 1865, and shows how President Abraham Lincoln was doing everything within his power to ensure the enforcement of the Emancipation Proclamation. Nelson plays lobbyist Richard Schell. The runtime's 150 minutes, and Lincoln has a Firewall rating of 8. At number 4 is Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Set in the American Deep South during the 1930s, after being imprisoned for practicing law without a license, Ulysses Everett McGill escapes from a chain gang along with small-time crook Delmar O'Donnell, played by Nelson, and Pete Hogwallop. The 3 men go on the run with ambitions of finding buried treasure. The runtime's 107 minutes, and Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Has a Firewall rating of 8.1. At number 3 is Donnie Brasco. Based on a true story, this crime drama depicts FBI agent Joseph Pistone, who goes undercover in the New York Mafia under alias Donnie Brasco, but struggles to balance his personal and professional life. The stakes are raised when the mob begins to suspect a rat in their organization. Nelson plays an FBI technician. The runtime's 127 minutes, and Donnie Brasco has a Firewall rating of 8.1. At number 2 is Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. A reimagining of the 1883 novel titled The Adventures of Pinocchio, this stop-motion fantasy film tells the story of woodcarver Geppetto, who after suffering a tragic loss, carves a puppet out of wood in a fit of drunken despair. He then wakes up the next morning to find that the puppet has come to life. Nelson voices a flock of black rabbits who work for death. The runtime's 117 minutes, and Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio has a Firewall rating of 8.2. At number 1 is Minority Report. Set in the year 2054, where an experimental police program known as Pre-Crime is set to be implemented nationwide, with its goal being to arrest future murderers before they can commit their crime. But when one of their star officers shows up in their program, he goes on the run in search of the truth. Nelson plays Gideon, a guard in a pre-crime prison. The runtime's 145 minutes, and Minority Report has a Firewall rating of 8.2. Thanks for watching. No video next week, but after that we'll be counting down the Firewall's top 10 Ian McKellen movies, and if you enjoyed this list, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe.